So in today's video, we're going to talk about driver, and we're going to talk about how to turn to hit longer drives, because this is a problem that I encounter a lot when I meet students. And there's particularly a couple of students that this week that I've met for the first time that have reached out for help online, and they've suggested their need of help was driver, and they were starting to lose distance from people they'd been playing golf with. So the confusion, I think, happens between the idea of creating a tilt in the driver, rotating around a tilt, but also trying to produce what's known in golfing terms as an element of extension. Okay, so basically extension is this, right? It's standing kind of like so. Flexion is this. And what needs to happen in the golf swing is when we set up to the ball, we need to be in a state of flexion. But when we turn back, we're not still in a state of flexion. Okay, so if you look at me, I'm not still like this. I'm in a state of extensional movement like so. Okay, and what it always is, it's always quite tricky to get golfers who, and if you're somebody who's losing a bit of distance with the driver, you will notably be moving this way. So your head will be moving, and the likelihood is because you're trying to think about turning your shoulders like so. And if you turn your shoulders like this and you're not getting enough movement from the lower body, then this will be fundamentally the reason why you're losing a lot of distance. So the simplicity in terms of the exercise that you need to practice is just put your hands on your lower stomach region and start to practice getting more of your rotation through the lower. Okay, so see where I am, my hands on my sort of stomach, pelvis area, and see what I'm doing here. And when I do this exercise, and honestly, online students, people think I'm mad when I'm working with them. I just get them to do this, in front of me on a video call or just whatever, or get them to record themselves doing these sort of drills. And that's a massive part of learning. Once somebody understands this, and they can keep this flex and they can turn this like this, you're in your state of extension, but you're still moving in your tilt. Do you see? So you've got to be careful, because a lot of people think, I've got to keep my head. It's not this. We don't want to end up in a reverse pivot. So what we're effectively trying to suggest is the correct movement that you're looking for in the golf swing is to produce a tilt. Okay, but what we don't want to do is just get your movement from your upper body. What we want to do is allow the pelvis to move to the right as it turns in the direction towards your trail leg, as I'm demonstrating here. And if you get more of your movement in and around your pelvis region, what you'll then be able to do is stay in a nice state of extension. But you can see the way I let my upper body move to my right side so I can rotate around that tilt. And practicing that movement and ensuring that you're getting more movement through this lower body is the way that you're going to get longer drives. Because the key thing is, as I take this club back and I swing up towards the top, see where that club's going nice and high? That won't happen if you're just getting your movement through your upper body. So start making sure you're triggering your rotation in this area here. It'll give you that ability to create extension while still turning very much around a tilt. See you soon.